Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Beast Machines podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex, and I'm still on strike.
Terminate! Obliterate! I'm David.
Yes, and today, we, in our constant, I don't know why I was going with that. We are going...
Alright, your constant screw-ups have gotten me to cross the picket line.
Alright then. We can't do this without you, you scab. Alright.
Oh.
So yeah, we are going episode by episode through Beast Machines, and we have arrived at Sparkwar Part I, The Strike. We are to the final 7 episodes of the season, the final disc of the box set.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, man. And it really, since last episode, has started picking up, which, again, is sad, because we don't have many episodes for it to be picked up.
Yeah.
But at least we have, what we have is good. It's good. It's good stuff.
And this first aired March 22nd, 2000, and was written by Brooks Wachtel. This is his only episode of Transformers, and his IMDb page is just a litany of forgotten 90s cartoons. Got Wildcats, Darkstalkers,
Ooh.
Spiral Zone.
Spiral Zone.
Oh, man. Spiral Zone.
Oh, wait, Spiral Zone is 80s.
Yeah. Still.
BAD, Bureau of Alien Detectors. That was that was on UPN, whose cartoons were so bad they were on Sunday mornings instead of Saturdays.
Yes. Which I only ever watched because they eventually picked up Exo Squad.
Oh.
Well, he also wrote for Exo Squad.
Ooh. Okay, so he has some good credits.
Did he?
Yeah, 4 episodes of Exo Squad.
Oh,
I loved Exo Squad.
Did he write for the primetime UPN Dilbert cartoon?
No, he did not.
Good.
But he did write for the Legend of Prince Valiant, which I've never heard of.
what?
Ooh, I remember that being in syndication.
14 episodes of it.
I was in a major city market at the time, and we had 2 different stations that would show syndicated cartoons, so we got pretty much all the syndicated cartoons in the 90s.
Oh.
And 3 episodes of Dino Saucers.
Yay, Dino Saucers.
But anyway, he also wrote this episode, and it is a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I agree with that.
So we open with, it's Maximals V1 Vehicon.
Poor Thrust.
And yeah, his
sad.
cycle drones just get totally destroyed.
This is really just the Harlem Maximals versus the Washington Vehicon General.
Then when they beat him, they just mock him and let him go.
I mean, they all know he's Waspinator now, so yeah,
It's true.
Yeah. Oh, there's also
His
some
place in the social order has been established.
There's also some weird frame rate issues at the beginning. Well, I guess there might be a few others later, but there was just odd things like high frame rate.
Silverbolt's transformation in particular, I noticed having a frame rate issue.
It looked
That
really
looks
weird.
And some of the Vehicons look kind of low res.
I wonder how close they were doing final renders to actually having to air stuff.
Yeah, I can see this being, because they aired Season 1 and Season 2 very close together, so I can imagine this being kind of a rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
So yeah, Thrust even ends up getting, hit with his own guys' corpses. It's embarrassing.
Oh, it's not just...
I am embarrassed for him.
It's not just cycle drone corpses. Somehow there's a Jetstorm corpse in there too. But there were no... Were there any jet drones at the beginning? I don't remember seeing
I
any.
didn't see any, but maybe he picked it up before the end. Before we cut in, because we kind of get in media res.
Yeah. It was just odd to see
so
him.
they know that,
He was complaining about the loss of Jetstorm. He was yelling at Silverbolt. And then there was Jetstorm corpse.
So they were apparently doing this just to get Vehicon parts. So they just haul these back to their base.
That's kind of dark.
I love the makeshift, wheelbarrow thing they'd constructed out of it.
Yes. It is great. And I'd like to see more of that. Them just repurposing Vehicon bits.
They should be using, a cycled drone's head as a watering spigot at some point.
Maybe, a tractor made from a tank drone?
Yeah.
So yeah, she, and apparently these cycle drone parts are for Botanica, because she is attempting to unlock the secrets of the organic core.
Or, to put it another way, unlock the secrets of the ooze.
She's going to call David Warner.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and
needs more David Warner.
And when Rat Trap is coming into their hideout, he says, "Honey, I'm home."
So are they dating already and they're just not going into it yet on the show?
No, I think that's just him being
Rat Trap,
him.
Yeah. But.
I mean, if they have Monopoly, they probably also have I Love Lucy.
Yes.
I suppose.
They probably have a better appreciation for it, given Lucille Ball's contribution to radio frequency encryption.
This is true. And also televised science fiction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because her studio produced Star Trek.
That's right, Desilu.
Yes.
And also, speaking of people who aren't in love yet, or aren't anymore, Black Arachne is trying to thank Silverbolt for helping her out in the fight, and he's just, you shouldn't have lost focus.
Cheetor calls him out on it, man. Cheetor. Yeah. It's not good when Cheetor's calling you out on these things.
Period.
Oh.
He stopped doing that, thankfully.
Yeah.
We've kind of settled into Cheetor's final characterization, which is the most rational guy there, which is terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Can we find a different way to phrase that? Because rational guy has a different connotation these days than it did a while back.
He's the most sensible guy.
Okay, yeah, that works then.
Reasonable guy, maybe.
Yeah, reasonable guy.
He has developed common sense, and everybody else seems to have lost any.
Yeah.
Oh, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. And yeah, Botanica was not involved in this fight because she's a bit of a pacifist, despite going all kill crazy in the last 2 minutes of last week's episode.
Yeah, well, that kind of makes sense. Like that was a immediate reaction to violence to defend herself and the people around her, and she's not happy that she obliterated everybody, all the tanks. Admittedly, they were sparkless, but that could shock a person. But yeah, she's a pacifist and tending the garden, and just some of the dialogue she has, like particularly with Primal, it's like she's treated kind of like a housewife in this episode, which is a little weird.
I don't mind it so much because, yes, she's the female pacifist character, but it's also because she's busy taking part in a STEM profession.
Yes.
So it's because she's there being the scientist, which, and yeah, if you look at it as that rather than she's the one tending the garden, I mean, she's actually doing science.
Yeah.
So
right. I mean, you see her doing stuff with a circuit board.
Yeah. She got her Raspberry Pi. She's setting up so you can, I don't know, do some weird USB stuff.
Yeah, it's
setting up a smart house.
And it's also at this point that Cheetor reminds us that he was a scientist, which I always forget because it's crazy.
Yes, he was an intern.
He was the freshman undergrad intern.
Poor guy.
He majored in communications and he hoped he wouldn't have to do this. But he needed a science credit, and Rhinox was taking on interns.
Yeah.
But Optimus says, it's okay, she can stay behind because, there are 6 of us, and there's only one Vehicon, and as we've all seen, he sucks now.
Yes.
Poor Thrust.
Meanwhile, back on the giant floating head, Megatron is all, Thrust, you suck now.
And he just throws him, he just knocks him around.
I mean, to be fair, Thrust has always been the third wheel out of the original 3 Vehicon generals.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the most low-key of the three. He's not making jokes, and he's not, like the Hulk. So,
Yeah.
he was just kind of the cool dude.
Yeah.
And now he's the only dude.
He was the cool dude, but, he was never the driving impetus behind any of the fighting counters until he was the only one left, either.
No.
Yeah.
It was all, oh no, they were fighting Jetstorm, but now Thrust is there too, or they were fighting Tankor, but now Thrust is there too. He was backup.
He doesn't get a big flashy entrance. He just gets Jim Ross reacting in surprise as he enters the ring.
By God, that's Thrust's music.
I don't get wrestling things.
And it is Thrust here who reminds, hey, I'm still with you. The other guys turned against you.
Maybe you shouldn't have used former Maximals on their team as the other two guys.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't have used their literal friends.
And Megatron, I guess, takes this to heart. So back at the Maximal Orchard, Nightscream is trying to get Silverbolt to be less of a jerk, which is amazing because Nightscream.
Yeah.
He's just such a jerk that everyone else has united against him.
But he says that, until the threat of Megatron is quelled, love is a luxury I cannot afford.
Oh, well.
Sure.
Good
And
job.
then Nightscream calls him out for using the word quell. Which I got an actual laugh from that. So good job, Nightscream.
Yeah.
I do like that at least the script recognizes that Silverbolt is being ridiculous.
Yeah.
So he flies off, Nightscream follows him, Primal has a spark vision of Megatron doing something to two sparks.
Ooh.
And he puts them into two new Vehicons. One is a helicopter guy, and one is a purple tank person who we soon realize is a lady.
You could say she's a tank girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, she is a brick house. She's mighty mighty.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
she is.
wait, is it a
She's
tank?
probably the most successful tank girl of the 90s.
Aw, come on.
I guess the comic did okay, but...
I mean, Obsidian, better boyfriend than Ice Cube as a kangaroo. Or wait, is Ice-T in that? I can't remember which one's in that movie.
Oh, it's...
One of the ices.
No, it's the one that's on the Law and Order now, I think.
Okay, so that's Ice-T then.
Yeah.
He's a kangaroo is the important thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, they come out, and Thrust gives them, the pep talk. This is how things work around here, and it's hilarious.
Aw, it's so sad.
Oh, it's so cute. It's Waspinator being Waspinator again without quite being actually Waspinator.
These guys are animals. You gotta, and then Strika just smacks him. I think for reference, we might as well say black helicopter guy is Obsidian. Purple six-wheeled assault vehicle is Strika.
Yes.
We don't get their names till later, but they don't mean anything to us, so it's not really a spoiler.
No.
Yeah, it's not like we've heard of them before.
No.
It's not like we've heard of them before.
No. So yeah, they, Nightscream is trying to get Silverbolt to, lighten up, and then he gets shot, and Silverbolt is glad we've had this talk. But he has to save him, and it's the new generals, who are, as it turns out, super dumb. Like, even Tankor had more of a vocabulary than these two. The helicopter guy just says obliterate, and the female one just says terminate.
Which is kind of, well, I don't know, I kind of like, there may be unintended alliteration there, like, she's a tank saying terminate, he's sort of like an osprey saying obliterate.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because he's got double rotors.
Anyway, and voicing Obsidian is Paul Dobson, who was also Tankor,
Yay.
and is kind of doing a similar voice here.
At first, yeah.
Yes, at first.
At first. And Strika is Patricia Drake, who is also in a bunch of Vancouver stuff, but nothing super prominent.
And possibly a pony. I just assume all female
I'm almost
voice
certain, yes,
actors.
she is apparently Ms. Peachbottom on My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.
I see.
And
Okay.
an anime I've been meaning to get around to watching, and I really, really should now that I know she's in it.
What's that one?
Black Lagoon. She's Balalaika. A Russian chain-smoking
Is that about...
assassin. Well, not really assassin.
does this involve the creature from the Black Lagoon at all?
No, they're hired mercenaries.
Okay, so they're like black water.
Yeah. They're just called Black Lagoon, which is kind of confusing.
I mean, I hear Black Lagoon, I'm hoping for a gill man.
Yeah, I don't think there's a gill man in the show.
Alas.
After watching some recent video game streams, I don't hope for Gilman anywhere.
I don't think I want to know.
Have you heard of the Dreamcast voice-controlled video game Seaman?
That sounds vaguely familiar. Was it Christine Love who was streaming that? I keep meaning to watch that.
Yes, she has been streaming that with
what
I'm
is
trying
it?
to remember the name of the person who runs Spooky Squid Games, but they've been doing a weekly stream together.
Yeah, he's made
Has
other
been
games
streaming
too.
that among other games.
He made They Bleed Pixels.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Yeah, and they've archived the thing. So, hey, a plug for something that's not us. Go watch their Twitch streams.
That's right. Christine Love, she's good people.
Yes.
Yeah. Just put out a game recently. Go buy it.
Oh, for
That's right.
If you're 18 and up.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
or a big prude like myself.
Anyway,
So yeah, Night Scream calls in. We got a problem here because these guys are dumb and single-minded, but they've got a ton of firepower.
And a ton of extra drones.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not
It's
yet?
just the two of them.
Okay. Looks like there's a new sheriff in town. Make that too.
Yes. So, they're going to go, and Shooter wants this to be an all-hands-on-deck situation, but Primal says, Botanica's fine. We can handle these, whatever this is. And yeah, they get in there, they get up there, and things get handled pretty quickly. We get a little Cheetor pickup line here, in which he asks Strika if she comes here often.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Cheetor.
Why? Why you gotta gender the tank? You don't even know her yet.
So yeah, they figure this is, well, I mean, she's saying one word, and it's clearly a lady, and also I guess she is purple.
Okay.
Then again, Silverbolt's also purple.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a Cybertronian can tell somebody's female just by looking at their vehicle mode.
I guess.
No, I don't know. Anyway, so they figure, okay, so this is what was up with those two sparks. So we've got to free these people, but they're wondering, what's going on here, because clearly these are Megatron's crummiest Vehicons yet. Because not only do they are they super dumb, they also retreat.
What?
So the Maximals are just chasing these two around.
Well, plus said, they do have really, really cool looking transformation sequences and something kind of extending from Big Floating Head, BFH, from last episode.
Yes, they get very mechanical looking transformations, and they are super cool, and I wish Obsidian had a bigger toy.
Yeah. He's
He's kind of small.
I mean, it's fine.
There was the club toy
Also
that
wish
was
it
a
was less
repurpose of, or redeco of something.
That World War II plane thing with the two propellers, I think.
Yeah.
Which was I think from the Dark of the Moon line.
Yeah, it was one of the non-movie guys.
And it was fine. I mean, you never know. You never know what Hasbro's going to throw at us. We might get a new one at some point.
We
It
better.
is a cool design. Meanwhile, Botanica is, doing something with a circuit board and the organic goo, and then suddenly that goo starts talking to her.
I think this just goes back to my assertion that Optimus is just running a pot growing facility. Or I guess
either that or
shrooms
it's,
in this case.
Or that, or she started playing some, Your Love is lifting me high.
The Ghostbusters slept with the Ooze. I don't think the Ooze ever actually officially talked to them. They talked to it.
So, yeah, she's having visions of sparks. And back topside, the Maximals have cornered the Vehicons. They've got their backs to the wall.
And almost
And
realizes
then-
the trap before it springs.
Yeah, you rat trap a couple of times is all, this is maybe too easy. And everybody else is all, eh.
That's just easy
That's
enough.
fine. They sound dumb.
Shrug emoji.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Although they do actually rationalize it by why'd they make them so damn well. Obviously, they're easier to control, which does make sense because 2 of the previous drones had control issues.
Yeah,
In fact, all of them have.
yeah.
I mean, Tankor totally turned against him. Silverbolt ended up involuntarily turning against them, and even Waspinator was saving Black Arachnia a bunch of the time.
Because it was cool.
But then the trap is sprung, and there are hundreds of drones.
Oh, yeah. New drones.
And the Vehicons transform and speak in sentences.
Yay! Very good sentences.
Yes. Although he took his name from a great leader, Optimus Primal never learned the first rule of warfare. Never underestimate your opponent.
Yay! Aw, Obsidian.
Oh, and
Oh, and he's got that cool sort of mid-Atlantic accent where he's sort of British and sort of not.
yeah,
He's a Kennedy.
they're smug and conniving and deceitful and smart and almost British villains. Almost.
Yes,
I
and
can
likewise
see
for
why
Strika.
Megatron chose them. He
And I
chose
think
them
it's-
to be accent buddies.
Yes. And I think it's also here that we should maybe mention that Strika is maybe the most revolutionary female design in Transformers history up to this point.
Yeah.
Because so
Yeah.
far, literally every female Transformer we had seen had been, slim, generous bust line, usually high heels.
Yeah, even in the case where they had originally just been like a redeco of a male toy, still when they get an animation model. See also Minerva and Black Arachnia.
And even Air Razor a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was a little more boyish, but she was still... Whereas Strika is just built like a linebacker.
Yes. Big, long, spindly legs, but big gorilla upper torso and a genderless face, like all the Vehicons. It's just a moving mouth plate. It's such a great design. They're both probably my favorite designs in all the Beast Wars saga and Beast Machines.
And they are they're slightly more humanoid than the rest of the They're slightly less inhuman looking, I guess, than the rest of the Vehicons.
Well, not counting the fact that Obsidian doesn't have legs, yes.
Well, I meant face-wise.
Kinda. Obsidian actually has a flappy, muppety mouth.
Yes. And I mean, Strika just sort of has the, voice box, but she does have individual eyes.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
these two are... So yeah, the Maximals are just... Yeah, they're just totally cornered. They're on the run. And the Vehicons anticipate every move they've made.
Strika's even just like, you really thought we were that dumb? I can't believe that worked.
So yeah, every turn they're coming out of the sewers. They're everywhere. And meanwhile, Botanica is being subjected to Night Scream's flashbacks.
But while she's investigating the secret of the ooze, Obsidian and Strika are coming out of the ooze?
It was this
They're coming out of the
exact.
sewers?
It was that exact same footage again.
Yeah,
of
Yeah.
for the third
war
time.
breaking out.
You know how last episode I complimented how much effort they were putting into some of the stuff? Yeah, I'm gonna just give the people who worked on the last episode that compliment again, and just kind of passive-aggressively carbon copy these comments to the people who did this episode.
Botanica, previously on Beast Machines.
Pretty much.
Which, I mean, I guess maybe the Maximals haven't had a chance to tell her exactly what's going on.
Maybe she'll be
it's
excited to see Soundwave protecting his cassettes.
Mama Soundwave's back!
Baby cassettes.
Oh.
Excuse me, Oracle, what's the deal with that red sound wave? Is that Blaster?
It almost feels like the planet is going, hey, it's great that you're a pacifist, but this is a genre show to sell toys.
Kinda.
Yes. Listen, G.I. Joe can get away with having a pacifist medic, but they've got a lot more figures. Although technically you don't have one, so... Still though, if we decide to
Not
make
even
one...
like they have to sell her.
All the same, though, we animated that robot mode for you, and goddammit, you're going to use it.
Rarely.
So yeah, they can't even hide in the sewer, so they decide to fall back to the Citadel, which is built like a fortress, and I guess nobody's using it.
Also, a citadel is literally a kind of fortress.
Also that.
Yeah.
And Botanica is learning all this because she's observing via plantoscope.
Oh yeah, that was neat. Little spy flowers.
That was neat. It's got like a camera lens in the center of it. So it's a neat techno-organic look. So yeah, they...
Cut this out maybe, but you guys mentioning that the Citadel is a literal fortress just made me think of the biggest missed opportunity of perhaps the entire series.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Actually going, this Citadel is a literal fortress. In fact, it's Fortress Maximus.
Oh!
I mean, that would be cool, but we're not paying for that thing to transform.
No, but
No.
it would have been neat if like they had a reference that a base they had was in the corpse of a like Fortress Maximus or Metroplex or something.
Well, that's just creepy.
Yes, but that's kind of the
Just
series.
run through this giant dead body.
Yeah, this is an IDW here.
True.
And so yeah, they're in there, and then Optimus Primal suddenly realizes that they've been herded in there.
No, duh. Primal is like such an idiot this episode. I mean, admittedly, it's like 2-cell toys of the new bad guys. They're smarter than the good guys, but really, you
guys are kind of
yourself.
stupid to the extent that they kind of undercut the claim that these are master strategists they're dealing with.
Kinda.
I suppose there's that.
And he soon realizes what master strategists, because Obsidian comes onto the... you get one of those floating windows with the floating view screens, and he invites them to surrender.
Oh yeah, it's neat.
Primal tries to...
It's neat that they're
Sorry?
using the monitors that Megatron is always using, the little floaty monitors.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. It kind of reinforces the idea that they're trying to build in this episode that they do have agency and they are willingly on Megatron's side.
Yes, because, yeah, Primal says, hey, Megatron's enslaved you, join us. But no, I am as I always have been. And Primal realizes these two...
They have not been enslaved.
Yes. He was built to defend Cybertron, and Megatron is Cybertron. And to betray Megatron is to invite death. And then I can actually say death on this show.
Oh.
Yeah. I suppose this was around when, like, Digimon was airing too, so they were, I don't know, getting a little looser about the whole child endangerment, so maybe they were also getting a little looser about, saying death.
Oh no, Leomon Flash Black. No.
And yeah, this is, at this point, Primal realizes, and they note that, they admit, they are Obsidian and Strika.
Gasp!
Who are the two greatest generals in Cybertronian history.
Dun dun dun!
Sure.
And also, Obsidian identified Strika as his consort.
Yeah.
That's an odd term for it, but okay.
Which is great, because, he's, like, littler than her. So, hey, I ship it.
I mean, this is, I think, our first bad guy couple in Transformers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, unless you count G1 Megatron and Starscream.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Possibly our first and only bad guy couple, come to think of it. Have we had another one?
I think in animated we had maybe technically briefly Strika and Lugnut, and then also we had Breakdown and...
Oh, right.
Breakdown
and Knockout.
Yeah.
Knockout.
In Prime,
Yeah.
And also, I mean, he uses the word consort because Obsidian is a classy guy.
Yeah.
Like what he say, yes, I, the greatest general in Cybertron history, and my girlfriend, Strika.
Yeah.
My side piece, Strika. My old lady, Strika.
You could go classier, though, too. And my better half, Strika.
Better half, that's like how like old suburban people identify themselves.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, bad guy couple, and they are both clearly capable generals. It's awesome. These two are great.
And wait,
Yeah.
and their logic, like, they're they're not being, like, there's no shell program on them, but from Megatron. What they're saying actually is true, which means, are they fascists or not really communists?
I guess so.
I mean, whoever is in charge of Cybertron, they defend that person.
Yeah.
So I think they're nationalists, but they're not opposed to fascism.
Yes. It's a real my country right or wrong kind of thing. You know, they probably all got one of those don't tread on me flags.
Oh, no.
And I'll also note here that these two have their own leitmotif, which kind of sounds like a busted vacuum cleaner.
Oh, I guess
On the one hand, busted vacuum cleaner. On the other hand, yay, new music.
well,
Yes. Bump, bump, bump. It's cool. It is new music, and I mean, it sounds like a busted vacuum cleaner, but an ominous busted vacuum cleaner. So yeah, they are about to be, so a bunch of drones burst in, they're about to be super murdered, and they are going to go down...
Deus Ex Botanica.
Yep. By God, King. Yeah, she just tunnels up from the ground like Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
And just tosses up and lets loose with the bad plant puns.
Oh, the puns.
Why?
Oh,
Those may have
it's
done more damage than anything she actually did.
yeah.
Oh, it's time to clear out the dead wood.
Oh, and it's not just her. Rat Trap makes one too, I think.
Oh man, that's why those two hooked up. They both love bad puns.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says time to clear out the dead wood. He
Spoilers.
says, well, that's going out on a limb, which doesn't even make any sense, Rat Trap.
He's flirting, I guess?
Flirting through bad puns, which
Yeah.
admittedly I have engaged in myself.
At this point, it just kind of seems
It
like
worked.
that is... Like, Plant Lady is Rat Trap's thing. That's the only explanation to how quickly he's jumped into flirting.
Maybe. I made a comment before about him and tentacles, man. He's just, he likes that. He wants to be tied down.
And he did
oh my
make
God,
those.
it's my exact fetish. What do I do?
He did make those seed plant bombs earlier that, in like half a season ago, or a whole season ago.
Oh my God. That was only their secondary purpose.
Oh! I think you did make that joke when that happened.
Oh, God.
Foreshadowing.
And yeah, so she fires a bunch of seed bombs at these drones. They scramble their targeting systems, and they just shoot each other. And meanwhile, Strike and Obsidian are all, we have insufficient data on this new Maximal.
Their data on her is vastly incomplete, which Strika, goddammit, that does not parse.
Oh.
Well, dialogue, you can get away with that.
Yeah, true.
As it says in my editing handbook, that grammatical incorrectness is acceptable in dialogue.
Still, not a good look for your two greatest generals of all time.
Well,
Yes.
no, but I mean, it's a random element. They've been stuck in a can for a while.
Yeah. And they do the smart
So
thing.
yeah,
Instead
the
of
Maximals retreat.
instead of pressing on, the Vehicon sort of retreat while the Maximals retreat first. But.
Yes. And also, to retreat, Botanica doesn't even tunnel. She just kind of melts into the floor.
Yeah, that was
Oh my God, that was so weird.
lazy.
Like she's Kitty Pryde or something.
Yeah.
No, that was just lazy animating right there.
I guess. Maybe she's actually converting herself into, like, micro-tendrils? But then, no, because then when we see her later, she's just doing the Bugs Bunny thing and drilling through this ground.
Which is pretty funny.
Bits of this episode were a rush.
Apologies, Primal. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. And she explains that she changed her mind because she had a crazy vision.
Ah, another one with visions.
I did like that Rat Trap is just not having this.
He's just done with this all this metaphysical garbage.
Yeah.
Damn it, now I have to consider whether or not that's a deal breaker.
No, I can live with that. But, yeah, and the two generals report back to Megatron, and they are fully prepared for Megatron to just murder them for their failure, which makes me wonder if these guys were Decepticons.
There's
I
an
mean, that's
interesting
entirely
discussion I think
possible.
we need to have at the end of this episode about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay. And Thrust is all, hey, yeah, you gotta punish these guys. They suck. And then Megatron just smacks Thrust again because he is now the Waspinator.
Yes.
Why? Why's he gotta be the Gimp?
All the thrust abuse.
And he's like, well, I appreciate your loyalty, and also you kept the Maximals occupied, so now I have finalized my plan for the Sparks.
His grand design.
Yes. And also he is showing up now as a giant yellowish spark.
Ooh.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like he's huge. And we'll soon find out why he's huge, and it's upsetting.
Oh.
Yeah.
And yeah, the back of the Maximals, Silverbolt figures they're all doomed because the Strika and Obsidian fought 1,000 wars together and won them all. And Primal vows that he won't let Megatron tamper with any more sparks, even though he didn't tamper with those sparks, but still. And that's where our episode ends. It's time, because it's kind of a to-be-continued, because this is a 3-parter, but it's a very loose 3-parter.
Yeah.
It's kind of a thematic 3-parter rather than this is 3 parts of the same story 3-parter. It's a trilogy.
Yes, but it looks like we are finally going to start looking for those friggin' sparks.
Yay.
Yay!
Yep.
I mean, that's kind of been... He's all, like, determined at the end, but it's like, isn't that what you've been doing?
Well, no, they were messing around with the noble/savage, and then
I guess.
they were messing around with trying to figure out why their grow-op was not actually producing the amount of bud that they needed.
Yeah.
And then
and so,
now...
yeah, that is...
this was what I was saying just briefly previously. Obsidian and Strika fought 1,000 wars and won them all.
Yeah.
What does that mean for Cybertronian history?
That's a little weird, because how many wars have the Autobots engaged in against the Decepticons? That was kind of it.
I mean, maybe if you count that as, like, multiple wars.
Yeah, probably, but still, 1,000?
And also, hostile aliens, maybe the Quintessons.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, it seems like they're disconnected from previous conflicts we've seen just because they're not names we've heard before.
Yeah, that's part of the problem with them.
I'm okay with them being new guys, though.
I like that they're new guys, but like the scale of that claim.
Yes, it's the fact they're new guys is good, but that they're saying they're built on a lot of history that we have nothing of is a slight problem.
Even 12 wars kind of raises questions, but 1,000 is kind of like implying either a period where Cybertron is under siege or a massive expansionist period in Cybertron colonialism.
Look, they just like exaggerating.
I mean, maybe 1,000 battles would have been better.
Yeah,
that would have worked too. Or maybe they fought a battle against 1,000 clones of the Transformer Wars.
Yes!
New canon!
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. And remember, WARS was an acronym.
Oh no.
I believe it was Wicked Attack Recon Sports Car.
You are correct.
Oh.
Yes.
I pulled up the wiki page.
I know it off the top of my head because I really liked those little cars.
However, that is still better than REV, which stood for, initially, Race Evolution Vehicle.
Honestly, that sounds like something a car company would actually do.
And that's why you need diversity in your hiring practices, so you can have someone at, the design team to tell you no.
It
No.
especially didn't help because he had a big eagle on his chest.
Yeah.
Like a giant fascist eagle.
Yeah, it was not good.
Oh, God. Fuck.
Yeah, no, that guy is definitely a Nazi.
Yes. Yes.
How did I not get that until...
That guy is definitely voting for Trump.
Oh, no.
So yeah, there is and actually I think in subsequent extended universe type fiction, they have revealed that Strika and Obsidian were, I think, both Autobots and Decepticons?
Yeah, considering how they're acting in this episode, that makes sense. Like, whoever's in control of Cybertron, they don't care. They're there to protect Cybertron. So, them flipping sides kind of makes sense. Like, they're about the job, they're not about who's in charge.
Oh, actually, no, I'm mistaken. They were, in fact, Autobots. Strika was a Decepticon in the Universe line. But when they showed up in that convention Beast Machine set, they were Autobots.
Yeah, that set with the questionable war crimes. Haven't read it, but does not sound good.
But anyway, I figure that, if they had won all those wars, they probably wouldn't be Decepticons, because Decepticons usually lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of struck I don't know, maybe this is just fanfic fodder and something I should not be whatever.
What? Say it.
Maybe this is just fanfic fodder, but, I'm trying to re-say it in a way that you can edit so it's not horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is just fanfic fodder, but I kind of like the idea of tying Obsidian and Strika to the idea of, a Roman dictator, where dictator was not the loaded term that it is today of implying a autocrat who seizes power and never releases it and is trying to maintain it, but a figure who is given absolute power in a time of crisis that adopts the mantle, solves the crisis, and then steps down. And I think there's something interesting there to write about.
Yeah.
So maybe like a less evil Sentinel Prime, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, one of the various other crummy primes in, or less crummy primes in, Autobot history. I mean, even Optimus Prime is kind of a dictator in that sense.
Yeah.
Especially if you use his Brazilian name, which is Supremus Absolutus.
Yeah. Not even subtle.
But yeah, I really dig Strika and Obsidian. They are the highlight. I think this is a good episode, and they are a highlight of it. And they're a lot of fun.
They're great designs, they're great characters, they're great performances. I'm looking forward to seeing more of them.
And in 2 episodes, we've gotten 2 new female characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of them did get a toy.
Yeah.
That might be a record for female representation of Transformers.
Yeah.
And it's a super fun toy, too. Does anybody have one handy?
Yes.
That's the one.
I still remember finding her for the first time at Walmart and just the whole way up to the checkout just doing that.
Oh, right, because it had like a try-me thing, didn't it?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a little button on it that makes her gun sort of pom-pom back and forth, and it makes a clicky noise, and it's very fun.
Yes, and it works in both modes.
Just the exact tactile feedback. It's good. It's good.
And Obsidian also has a toy, it's fine. It's a little small. I wish it were bigger, and I also wish it weren't so green.
Yeah, they're both, there's a Strika that's more purplish, but I got the basic silvery one, but yeah, Obsidian's just green.
The silvery one is close enough, but he should be black. It's in the name of the character. Yeah. There's literally no other reason for him to be named Obsidian.
Those weird, green, translucent, theoretically helicopter blade things? Or am I misremembering?
No, that's correct. He does have those. And they're kind of it's in motion, sorta.
Yeah. Spinning electric.
And I guess because it's translucent plastic and would probably be a lot more fragile if it was distinct blades.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are cool, and unlike Botanica, they do both get toys.
Yeah.
Yay!
So yeah, this is a fun episode, and as I recall, this is a pretty fun 3-parter. So we've got more stuff to look forward to.
Yeah.
I will be looking forward to it.
Yes. So until next time, we are all over the internet. We are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, we are on Tumblr.
And we are hosted by iaconunderground.net. We have a Patreon set up to help us take care of web hosting expenses. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground.
And if you'd like to tell us about how much you love Obsidian and Strika, write into the Maxim mailbag at stasispodcast@gmail.com. So until next week, when we go looking for Sparkwar Part 2, The Search, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm David.
Okay.
Yay!
Good pair of
Yay.
episodes. I had a lot of fun watching them. Had a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching. I had a lot of fun talking about them.
Yeah, and we've only got 6 episodes left
Yeah.
of Beat Machines.